Hey, so I'm not going to make this one very long, but just to continue my Forgotten Fighters series, I want to talk about a light heavyweight by the name of Danny Nardico. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Unusual name. Danny Nardico. This guy was born in Ohio, but is more associated with Florida. He was billed from Tampa, Florida. He resided in Tampa, Florida. Most of his fights were in Florida, so I consider him a Florida fighter. He fought between 1949 and 1956, compiling a record of 50-13-4. Now, Danny Nardico is significant as the only man to ever knock down the Raging Bull, to ever knock down Jake LaMotta. And he beat Jake LaMotta in their bout in 1952. And if I could find a location for that. Just bear with me a second. Like I say, I'm doing this split screen shot. Um, no, can't find the location because when I split the screen, it takes away some of the information. He served, as did many men of his generation, honorably in World War II and the Korean War. Brave man, like many men of that great generation. Um, Decent record, but I think he must have had something to have knocked down the Raging Bull. He was born in 1925, although the Box Rec source gives a date of 1927 in Painesville, Ohio, and he died in 2010 in Sacramento at the age of 85. He was once ranked as the fifth best light heavyweight boxer by Ring magazine, and like I say, he is notable as the only man to have ever knocked down Jake LaMotta. Some other big names on his resume. Jake LaMotta is probably his most famous opponent. Joey Maxim, he fought the following year, 1953, um, but he lost to Joey Maxim. Um, don't really recognize any of the other names there. Um, yeah, but there you have it. Danny Nardico. After boxing, he briefly took up a career in wrestling, and I think he made his mark in as one of the names mentioned around the early 1950s in the light heavyweight division. Um, he also worked as a recreational director at the Northern Nevada Correctional Center, and the movie Raging Bull told the Mott story, and Nardico became angry that his knockdown was omitted from the film, which is understandable actually. So there you have it. Danny Nardico, talented light heavyweight, dominant in the early 1950s.